The world stage is our consensus agreed upon big picture. The news media, for all intents and purposes, functions as a reality TV show based upon a pre-scripted series of events. And every fake news event gets put into our history. The world stage simulation, and it's an agreed upon simulation. It's a worldview monopoly. And the focus of Big Brother's viewfinder becomes our focus, whether we want it to or not. The worldview that we have is bifurcated, split, and it's designed to reinforce patterns of behavior. We are confronting a worldwide religion. That's why we need a third branch of media. Main, alt, and parallel. We represent the parallel. This is active media consumption as opposed to passive. So the MSM at large is a closed system. They may fight and disagree over the details, but they agree on the big picture. And they all agree that the screen is the ultimate authority. Even if they think the screen is lying, they think that what it is visually conveying is objectively real. So everybody who's in the box is mediated. Whether you're a truther, woker, or a normie, you're all mediated. We have to retain primacy over our perceptions. If you're going to say, well, this doesn't match up, so let me trust what I saw on the screen, well, then you've outsourced your perception. So to be non-mediated is to be outside of that box, recognizing it as a model, the fact that it is monolithic globally, and that it augments reality through the use of psychological warfare, PR stunts, perception management, and all forms of covert influence. Because if you're passively accepting these things that you haven't viewed, experienced, or tested in any way yourself, then you live in a fiction-enhanced worldview. These things that don't exist, but they've been inserted into the world stage through the media that we all agree upon. And even though you've never seen one, you have no direct experience or evidence for it, they now exist. And on top of it, everything within the world stage echoes the existence of these things. They reflect it, they reinforce it. World stage takes complex realities and reduces them into digestible narrative arcs. There is no position on the world stage for the skeptics. You're filtered, you're herded like sheep into Woketown, Trutherville, or you stay asleep in the middle. Instead of being believer, alternative believer, we're non-believers, informed in our non-belief. Events are shaped into storylines with protagonists and antagonists, characters that we were prepared for, conditioned for. Propagating narratives, memes, archetypes. If you look at the subtexts of these movies, they overlap with the political landscape of the day, and they even have predictive and concurrent programming connecting these movies directly to real-life events. So this isn't life following art. These are psyops following art. This is the prefabricated history enacted on the world stage after you've already been prepared for it through entertainment, through media, through these big productions that they make sure everyone sees. So the media becomes part of our collective memory. These distant events are made to feel immediate and personal, but the unacknowledged positions are those that refute the basic claims of media. And the basic claim is that the screen is a window to the world, and that they are objectively reporting facts, that they are informing you. But the reality of it is they are not informing so much as they are conforming you to a prefabricated world view. And the majority of the people process everything on the screen as real. That's the appeal to the authority of the screen. And this is like, it's see-say. It's like hearsay, but they take it in visually. It's harder to deconstruct. And this is why it's so potent. And this is why it's so difficult to disabuse people of things they've been deceived about. The screen at face value has to be looked at as a filter, a tool to conform you to whatever script they've already prepared. You could consider it to be a fictional universe, because if it's not open to new information, and this refers to any model, if the model is closed to new information, it exits the realm of objectivity and it becomes a subjective fiction and fantasy enhanced paradigm. So are you still mediated?